Hey guys, it's Autorunner here yet again for the next part of the hacking editorial. Part 2, as you would have already read from the title. So, let's talk about the most important thing when it comes to hacking. Make sure you have a virtual box, or at least some sort of software that hides you. Now, what's a virtual box? Well, let's just say that make this crazy argument that you're on Windows and you want a Mac, or at least the operating system. Now, what if I told you, I'm just gonna Morpheus the shit out of this. What if I told you that you could put your one of your operating systems as a Mac? Mind blown, right? Well, it's this thing for any system, um, you know, and it basically comes down to downloading this thing called a virtual box. Now, a virtual box is a software tool that has the um, operating system packed in, so that you could run a Mac like operating system on a Windows or anything, vice versa, or any other thing. Okay. Now, what we want to get is Linux, Kali Linux. Okay. Now, Linux is actually a pretty good machine on its, software on its own, and it has they have Linux laptops and shit like that, out of the market. But that won't matter necessarily. But you can go get that. So it's definitely a better choice than having to get a virtual box, because lag, right? Yeah, that's a problem. Because the actual amount of storage and space required to do all that takes a lot. Usually like 100 GB or so. So make sure your computer's packed when it comes to data. Now you have to download it, okay? Then you're gonna, go through the settings and check off a few things, do basic stuff, right? Even give yourself a host name, but that's not important. So once you've, booted up Kali Linux, that's where all the magic happens. That's where, all the important stuff goes down. And, yeah. So, let's be honest. Hacking a Windows machine. Let me tell you this. Let's think about this, okay? Windows is the most popular system out in the market, okay? You know what? It's a shit-ass machine when it comes to cybersecurity. No, I'm not joking. It is the easiest to hack. And it has the most people. It's like to a game or a glowy thing that says drink me, okay? It's like fucking Dragon's Lair. When this glowy thing appears, you have to react. What do you think you do? You go up to the glowy thing, it shows you. It's so easy. And they're not doing a damn about it, which is shady on its own. Microsoft is shady as fuck, and it's still corporate bullshit. Although the machine itself is fine. The software. But when it comes to cybersecurity, it is shit. Okay? So, yeah, it's hacker bait. So anyway, there's a lot of different stuff after all that, right? And if you ever want to hack into somebody's Gmail/email, use this thing called Can Enable. Now what you want to do is probably good at like a McDonald's. Okay, get into the Wi-Fi and boot up Cain and Abel, and just with people, because there's a lot of people around, right? Or like a cafe or something like that, or people are going on their computers or phones. Just go to there, and yeah, you'll get their IPs, and eventually, next time they sign into like Gmail or email, um, they'll probably just skip over like, oh, no, I'm not at risk. I just want to get in my fucking Gmail, bro. And eventually it'll reveal their username and password, and going on, you could, just look at their info. It's that easy. Except, here's the twist. Here's the killer for hackers. Be very careful, because if that person is using Firefox, you can't do shit, okay? Because Firefox, when it knows that you're being hacked, it does not allow the victim to be able to fight back. Sign in. It does not. And they have to make a new account, right? Because their account is vulnerable, right? And it knows that. But with Chrome, the most popular, software when it comes to like operating, search and engine, does not. It just says, oh, your privacy is at risk, bruh. I mean, you might want to look into that, bro. And yeah, that's part 2. Pretty sure I forgot some stuff, but that's generally what happens. It's not magic. It really isn't. It's really just simple logic. It's really put 2 and 2 together and you get 4. And 4 is apparently somebody's account, somebody hacking and all that shit. But I might do another video. Might, when it comes to important details. So, out there run their out, bitches.